Hi everyone, this is Nayana here. So welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna taste 4 local fruits which are kind of exotic to me because I've never tasted them in my entire life. Being from Kerala, I've never seen them in the local streets there. Hence, I've never had the opportunity to try it out while I was growing up. But it's quite popular here in Bangalore because it is local fruits that are cultivated in Karnataka itself and are quite popular during the summer season. But unfortunately, I've never really tried any of them before, even though I've been in Bangalore for a while. So this time I thought when I saw it in the street, I had to buy it for myself and I spent a lot of money on them. Probably the most expensive fruit purchase that I've ever made, but I want to try it out and you are going to see raw reaction of how I like it or not because I've never tasted most of them before. Let's find out whether I like any of this or not. So the very first fruit is this. It's called as a star fruit or carambola, I think. So this is basically called the star fruit because it has a star shape, if you can see it, and it's ideally supposed to be sort of sweet and sour in nature, but I mean I've never tried this out ever. It starts in a light greenish shade, so this was light green, and then over time as it ripens it becomes like a yellow color. So I had to actually search in YouTube to find out how to eat it. Yeah, I had no idea whether I had to just bite into it or if there's seeds and then like I had to skin it or peel it. So anyway, I've never tried it out, so let us do that right now. So I have cut one piece of star fruit. It doesn't smell sweet. I think it smells a bit sour. So I'm like a little apprehensive about eating this, but I'm still gonna try it out because I want to try it out. So it's definitely not sweet. It's sour and it sort of tastes, the sourness that you have when you eat amla. I'm definitely not gonna eat the fruit as a fruit. When it's ripe, it's usually pickled or made into like chutney and stuff like that. I'm not somebody who likes sourish fruits a lot, but if you're somebody who loves sour kind of fruits, you will love it because it's quite sour. I probably will not buy this in the future. Also, the star fruit comes at around 180 rupees per kilo and is probably the cheapest of the lot that I've bought. So the next one is mangosteen, or I think it's also called as gasaria. I'm not sure where they call that, but I found that online. These are kind of pretty in its own way. This also, I had to search to find out how to open this. I tried using a knife to cut it open, which is definitely not the way to do it. It's way more easier than that, let me tell you. It's super easy to actually open one. This is actually from an evergreen tree, which is quite local to South India especially, and definitely cultivated in Karnataka, and hence I've found that these are quite popular here. They are known to be very, very robust plants. I'm kind of excited to try this out. So this is the beautiful fruit that is called mangosteen. So just keep it in your palm and just, yeah, if you can see, it just popped open like that. You just need to pull it open like this. My god, look at that color. It looks so gorgeous. The color inside is so gorgeous. This is the fruit inside. It sort of feels like, custard apple. sort of like that, like just handling the fruit, it stained my hand, and I feel this is a great way of coloring naturally because the color is very pretty. So I'm kind of excited to try this out, so here goes. Wow, that was good. It's sweet and the right kind of sweet. It sort of has a liquid coming inside. There's one seed. The seed is pretty big, but the fruit is yummy and sweet. So I love it. I'm definitely buying this more often. This has made into my list. So I think for one or two of them, it's around 50 to 70 rupees for just two of them. And you get 500 grams of this for around 250 to 300. So it's not cheap. It's kind of expensive. Only thing I don't really like is the fact that the fruit is so tiny and it has such a big covering around it. So I wish the fruit was bigger than that. So the next fruit is lychee. So again, I've had a lot of juices of the lychee, bottled lychee juices that I've had over the years, and I really like the taste of lychee juice, but I've never really ever had a lychee fruit. I've never had that. It costs around 350 rupees per kilo, at least right now, maybe because the season is sort of ending. So it costs a lot. But because I had never tried this out before, I did buy a kilo of it. Like I said, expensive purchase. Again, this is commonly seen in China, but it's now also widely cultivated in India as well. Let me try it out. So this is the one fruit that I've already tried off camera before. Let me still open it for all of you. If you're somebody who's never tried it out, let's see how to open it. It's quite easy really. So you can just like sort of open it from the stem itself if needed. So it comes out easily. You can just peel the covering out. So yeah, this kind of looks similar to the mangosteen. The covering is very thin, unlike the mangosteen. So I'm kind of happy that the covering is thin and there's not a lot of waste that you need to throw away or compost. There's a seed right in the middle. I'm just gonna have one small, bit of it. Lychee is heavenly and it tastes so good. It tastes almost exactly like the juices I've had, so it's not like I've never known the taste before, just that I've never known it in a raw way. So this is the seed that you have here. This is the fruit. So this is the last piece of the fruit. It's the right amount of sweet. It's not overpowering kind of sweet, but it's the right amount of sweet, so I really like it. Lychee is definitely something I'm gonna buy every summer, for sure. I'm probably gonna buy it early in the summer so it's not as expensive as it is now. So the final fruit is this one. I'm sure this is a little more popular than the other ones. It's called a dragon fruit, and it's called that because of its leathery texture and these spikes that you see in the fruit. So that's why I think it got its name. It has come to India back in the 90s and it's been around for almost 2 decades or more. It's widely cultivated in Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Gujarat and West Bengal. And these are plants which are known to be quite low maintenance, and you can probably grow it in really diverse climatic conditions, hence why I think it became popular in India. Also, it gets a lot of money for the farmers because one of them costs from 70 to 100 rupees per piece. So yeah, it's not cheap. Low maintenance but high price. It's become very popular. So a lot of people think that it's not local because we see them being imported, but a lot of them are not imported. It's still grown in our local areas. When it's imported, it's much more expensive and it's usually marked as being imported. But if you have any more information, do let me know. From what I've done research on, I found that usually farmers grow it along with moringa leaves or drumstick basically, because it sort of protects the fruit from sunburn, and it sort of has like a symbiotic relationship, I guess, and the farmer makes money from both the cultivations. So that's how they usually they work together. And I've never tried this out, so let's try this out and see whether we really like it or not. So this is how it looks. So as you can see, the fruit inside is really soft and it kind of looks a little like kiwi. And you can peel off the skin. You can just peel it off like this. So you're not supposed to eat the skin at all. It's not edible. It's harmful, I think. So this is the fruit. This is one piece. So I have one piece of the dragon fruit in my hand and I'm gonna try it out. It does smell slightly ripe, so I hope it's sweet. It's not sweet. I mean, I don't know what it tastes like. I couldn't match it to any other taste that I know of. Maybe if you have it along with other fruits, it might complement the other fruits or so, but otherwise just by itself, it didn't really taste that great. And for the price you're paying, definitely not great. It's very high in vitamin C and B3 and has a lot of antioxidants in it. Just to eat the fruit as is, not really that great. So those were all the 4 fruits that I tried out for the first time ever, and I definitely am not buying dragon fruit or star fruit anymore, but mangosteen and lychee definitely going to be my summer favorites for sure. I love mango, I love jackfruit. Those are also my summer favorites, but these 2 are going to be included in that list. So I'm gonna look forward to having this in the summer year after year. And one thing I have to tell you is to try and consume seasonal fruits as much as possible. Please try avoiding buying apples in summers or watermelons in the winters, because they're not made in those seasons and usually it's made with a lot of pesticides, or it's even stored and ripened over a period of time, which is not really great for us. Which is your favorite fruit of these 4? I would love to hear from you about it. So for me, the most favorite one right now is mangosteen over lychee. I love the taste of mangosteen. It's so exquisite for me, so I absolutely loved it. It's my most favorite right now. So I will see you again in the next video. So until then, bye bye.